नमोऽस्तु सूर्याय सहस्ररश्मये सहस्रशाखान्वितसम्भवात्मने सहस्रयोगोद्भवभावभागिने सहस्रसङ्ख्यायुधधारिणे नमः। यन्मण्डलं दीप्तिकरं विशालं रत्नप्रभं तीव्रमनादिरूपम् दारिद्र्यदुःखक्षयकारणं च पुनातु मां तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं। यन्मण्डलं देवगणैः सुपूजितं विप्रैस्तुतं भावनमुक्तिकोविदं तन्देवदेवं प्रणमामि सूर्यं पुनातु मां तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं। यन्मण्डलं ज्ञानघनन्त्वगम्यं त्रैलोक्यपूज्यं त्रिगुणात्मरूपं समस्ततेजोमयदिव्यरूपं पुनातु मां तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं। यन्मण्डलं गूढमतिप्रबोधं धर्मस्य वृद्धिं कुरुते जनानां यत्सर्वपापक्षयकारणं च पुनातु मां तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं। यन्मण्डलं व्याधिविनाशदक्षं यदृग्यजुस्सामसु सम्प्रगीतं प्रकाशितं येन च भूर्भुवस्वः पुनातु मां तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं। यन्मण्डलं वेदविदो वदन्ति गायन्ति यच्चारणसिद्धसङ्गाः यद्योगिनो योगजुषाञ्च सङ्गाः पुनातु मां तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं। यन्मण्डलं सर्वजनैश्च पूजितं ज्योतिश्च कुर्यादिह मर्त्यलोके यत्कालकालाद्यमनादिरूपं पुनातु मां तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं। यन्मण्डलं विष्णुचतुर्मुखाख्यं यदक्षरं पापहरं जनानां यत्कालकल्पक्षयकारणं च पुनातु मां तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं। यन्मण्डलं विश्वसृजं प्रसिद्धं उत्पत्तिरक्षप्रलयप्रगल्भं यस्मिन् जगत्संहरतेऽखिलं च पुनातु मां तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं। यन्मण्डलं सर्वगतस्य विष्णोः आत्मा परं धाम विशुद्धतत्त्वं सूक्ष्मान्तरैर्योगपथानुगम्यं पुनातु मां तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं। यन्मण्डलं वेदविदोपगीतं यद्योगिनो योगपथानुगम्यं तत्सर्ववेद्यं प्रणमामि सूर्यं पुनातु मां तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं। सूर्यमण्डलसुस्तोत्रं यः पठेत् सततं नरः सर्वपापविशुद्धात्मा सूर्यलोके महीयते इति श्रीभविष्योत्तरपुराणे श्रीकृष्णार्जुनसंवादे सूर्यमण्डलस्तोत्रम्।
Good morning, everybody. Good evening, good night, wherever you are. Good afternoon. Thank you for joining me today on this historic day. It's a very important day for all of us because we are doing something amazing for Sanatana Dharma. To that effect, I won't take much of your time, and let's start with a small invocation of Lord Ganesha, and then I will get straight into it. वक्रतुंड महाकाय सूर्यकोटि समप्रभा निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा। I offer my obeisance to the divine in you, with whose grace we're all here right now, this moment. And as I said, thank you very much for joining me today. It means a lot that all of you from different parts of the world have come online. And as you may be aware that I am going to share something quite amazing with you. We have worked very hard on this thing over the last 2 years. But more importantly, I feel this could be the turning point for a lot of seekers who wish to connect with the divinity within and without. And today also happens to be Maha Shivratri. Har Har Mahadev. We could not have picked a better day to launch our Sadhana app. So if you please allow me, I'm going to share my screen with you. This is my study den, by the way, in the ashram. I'm going to share my screen with you, and then we'll go from there. Just give me a moment. Okay, so I hope all of you can see my screen and hear the audio in the app. Some of you have been very eager, more eager than I am. As I understand, tens of people already downloaded the app as soon as it became available. So I think that's good, but that means no surprise for you. You already know what's in it. But for all the rest who haven't, I'm sure, I'm confident you will enjoy. So to begin with, this app is available both in Hindi and English. So when you download and you start, so sorry, I've got a, okay, I think the app volume was a bit too much. I've got this message. I hope it's okay now. Because I'm not watching the live stream, as you know, so I've got a message that reduce the volume. I don't know which volume. So there's the app volume, and then there's my voice. Okay. So I will reduce it a bit more. Sorry, just give me a minute. Is this okay now? I'll reduce it a bit more. Okay. So, okay. I think this should be all right. Yes, so this was the demo effect. Hopefully there won't be more of it, even though we did a little dry run yesterday. So without further ado, let me enter straight into the app. Now you may see me looking down all the time. That's because I'm offering obeisance to you, and also have to look at the screen. Because I'm using my phone, I'm sharing my screen with you. So when you enter into this app, staying true to the spirit of Sanatana Dharma, I've not really created a path for you. I'm not suggesting that one way is better than the other or one form is better than the other. You can connect with whomever you like, whenever you like. So when you first enter, you see this map. If you tap on the leftmost corner, you can see the deities with their name, or if you tap again, you will see the temples. Now you see this lotus bobbing up and down somewhere here close to this. This is your home hut. You can start from this location, or you can go to any temple directly. So once again, staying true to the spirit of Sanatana Dharma, what I will do in this app, you can do japa, which is chanting, yajna, which is fire offerings, or you can do abhishekam, which is anointing the Lord with various ingredients or kind of coronation. And you can also do daily worship, which is nitya puja. So I am going to start with a japa. So I am thinking that today in this launch on this auspicious day of Maha Shivratri, we'll do one japa, one yajna, one puja, and one abhishekam, as well as one brief sadhana, which means I hope you've set aside the 4 hours of your time Just joking. It won't take 4 hours. Perhaps less than an hour all up, maybe even less. So when you tap on a temple, you see the exterior of the temple. And as I've shared earlier, we worked relentlessly hard over the last 2 years, assembling the best of the best in the industry and outside the industry to really create or recreate, actually, the beauty and the glory of the ancient Vedic culture. So this particular location is called Gajkarna. If you tap on the right bottom, you can see on the eye icon what it is about. And as I shared, this app is going to be eternally free. So when you tap on that lotus, you see these options. You can do one of these. As I said, we'll start with the japa of Lord Ganesha. When you enter, you see these various mantras. You can tap on the eye icon to know more about it. Maybe I'll just do it here quickly. So it tells you the mantra and what it is. If you have selected Hindi, everything will be shown in Hindi. If you select English, it'll all be in English. Not to mention, you can also know what the benefit of chanting any particular, not mantra, but why do we chant? For example, if you tap on the play icon here, a character Vedvyasa will come up and will tell you the importance of doing chanting. So I will skip it for now because this is something you can explore on your own. Once again, both in Hindi and English. Now, once you tap, it takes you inside. Now you have 2 ways to do a japa. You can do it with timer or you can do with counter. So let's say we'll do it with counter. You can select a standard counter or you can just type whatever you like. So I'm just going to say, let's say 11 times because all of you are eager seekers. I don't want to take more time than absolutely necessary. So now I hope you can hear the chanting of the mantra. So I can just swipe down. It kind of imitates a real chanting. What you can also do is tap here and turn off the sound. So if you just want to, if you know the mantra you're chanting, you don't want me chanting with you, you can just chant at your own pace, however you like, or you can just do this, the sound again. Om Ganganapataye Namaha. 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 Now the door will open. For each location, we have a different, obviously, deity. I love this. So we have licensed music and different. So now if you want, you can hear the whole thing or you can just skip. So I'm going to skip just after a few seconds. I've tried my best to create an environment as real as possible. When you are done, it shows you and it takes you to this screen. So obviously I'm just going to say no, thank you. But if you say no, thank you, then I'd like you to wait 10 seconds because this app is going to be totally free. But to have a world-class team costs money. Now, after doing that japa, let's do one yajna, fire offerings at Lord Shiva, because today is Maha Shivratri. So the beauty here is that you can do pretty much all the rituals are available between 4 and like 20 minutes. So when you don't have much time, you can do a brief yajna. It only takes 4 minutes. This is Kailasha. So you will see this screen first and you tap. And when you tap, the yajna starts. And the labels are in Hindi here. I changed it, so I'm just going to change it to English. And you can obviously, so at the bottom, you see 2 ingredients, ghee and firewood. They're always there. The top 2 are what they keep changing based on where you are in the yajna. So the first few offerings are only with ghee. So I'm just going to offer. When you offer, that helps how it goes. We've used particle engine and physics, real gravity here. So when the ingredients actually go in, it's very much real time. You can offer firewood anytime you like. And you can offer ghee anytime you like. Because you want to keep the fire going, right? And then, so you see these little radial bars going around. So that's when an ingredient becomes available, it becomes fully visible. Until then, it remains grayed out. And this is a phenomenon you will see throughout the app in various rituals as well.
Om Swaha. Om Namo Bhagavate Rudraya. Om Swaha.
The mantra in this particular yajna is a bit short, and that's why you see the ingredients appearing pretty fast.
Om Swaha. Om Namo Bhagavate Rudraya. Om Swaha. Om Namo Bhagavate Rudraya.
So just, I'm sure you might have figured out by now, but I am actually tapping on these ingredients to offer. If I don't tap, they don't get offered. The chanting of the mantras in the background continues to go.
Om Swaha. Om Namo Bhagavate Rudraya. Om Swaha. Om Namo Bhagavate Rudraya.
So this is 4 minutes long, as you know. So if you don't mind, we'll do the whole 4 minutes. And if you do mind, then we will definitely do the whole 4 minutes.
Om Swaha. Om Namo Bhagavate Rudraya. 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 Om Swaha.
The ingredients, as you see, they are offered like you would experience in real life.
Om Namo Bhagavate Rudraya. Om Swaha. Om Tat Purushaya Vidmahe Mahadevaya Dhimahi Tanno Rudraha Prachodayat. Om Swaha.
In most of the Gayatri chanting that you hear of various deities, in the end it should be Dayat. But I have not followed that convention. To keep it utterly simple, I've just chanted the way I thought would be easiest for everybody. Now, when we offer the Purnahuti, the final offering, which is happening now with coconut, and then we are going to offer, which is usually Vasodhara. It's done with ghee, but in some schools of thought, you also offer rice pudding or paisam in the end, which is what we are doing.
Tishta tishta parasthane swasthane parameshwara yatta brahma deo deva sarve tishtanti me hridi.
So when the yajna ends, this is what transpires. This is Lord Shiva in his cave in Kailasha. This particular music that you hear was done by Manish Vyas and his team. So I'm going to skip it so we can move on. Namo Parvati Pataye Har Har Mahadev. Now, once again, you will see this screen. You know, it was quite possible to disable this screen for regular users or donors and so on. But I wanted to stay true to the spirit of Sanatana Dharma, where a user has the option to give any dakshina if they so wish, because dakshina is not really donation. Dakshina is not dan. Dakshina is something we do or give after a ritual. So I thought at least let's keep the option there for everybody, regardless of how involved they are in building the app or spreading the cause of dharma or doing sadhana. So now we've done a yajna and we've done one japa. Now, if you like, let's do one abhishekam of Sri Hari. And then we go here. And let's do a brief one. So as I was saying, we can actually change the location. So earlier I did it in Vedic forest, Vedaranya. This is Kailasha, this is Amravati, this is Gajkarna, this is Vaikuntha, this is Golden. Maybe let's do it here. And you can move around the scene, or you can obviously zoom. Every soundtrack that you hear, every chant you hear, we have licensed this painstakingly, contacting different creators and so on. It's a beautiful eulogy. And you can zoom in, or you can zoom around. You can see the Lord from different angles. It's one of the most beautiful things. So all that zooming in, zooming out or moving, I'm actually doing this gesture on the screen. I'm sure you know by now, I'm actually sharing my screen, phone screen with you. So all of this is happening in real time. The good thing about that little interruption we had was I got to do a full Abhishekam and now another one. Because we are doing the smaller Abhishekam, in this one the offerings are less, so we haven't offered vastra or gold and stuff. I think you might have missed that in the earlier one when I did the elaborate one. When you offer gold, the Lord actually gets adorned with various ornaments. So this is the completion of this Abhishekam. One of the things I was mentioning earlier is when I had the idea of this virtual world, this app 2 years ago, I wrote a 300-page spec indicating how the various temples should be like, where they would be situated, what's the flora, fauna, the architecture, what kind of climate, at what altitude they are, and so on. And so now what we'll do is we'll do one Nitya Puja, daily worship, and I will take you to your home location. You can do it straight away, straight from any temple as well, but you can also do it from your home location if you go here. So as I was saying, you can actually change this image, the altar. You can seat any deity. Let's say I seat Ganesha here. And let's do Nitya Puja. Let's say we do one of Ma Lakshmi. We'll do a brief puja, which is 5 offerings, Panchopchar as it's called. Then you have Shodashopchar, 16 offerings, which is a medium length puja. Then you have Chaturvishanti, 24 offerings. You can turn on, turn off this lamp, by the way. And you have to, unlike Yajna Abhishekam and the other ritual japa, you actually have to tap here to continue with the puja, because this is immersive. This is an immersive process, interactive. So on the right, you see this thing with the radial bar. So I'm actually tapping on them when it becomes available to do the puja.
Om Prithvi Tvayadhrita Loka Devi Tum Vishnunadhrita Tum Chadharya Ma Devi Pavitram Kuru Chasanam.
And you can move around the lamp and so on in this one.
Om Agnir
I'll just do it here.
Jyotiragnihi
Oops.
Swaha. Surya Jyoti
And you can
Jyotir
actually,
Surya
this
Swaha.
is what I'm doing with my hands right now. You can tap and hold an ingredient and move it around wherever you like after it's been offered. So I've just kept it there.
Swaha. Vanaspati rasodbhuto gandadhyo gandhamuttamam agrehe sarvadevanam tupayam pratigrihatam. Om bhurbhuvah swaha mahalakshmaye namah dhupam samarpayami. Om Suprakasho Mahadipah Sarvatasti
So I've moved it
Mirapaha
here with
Sa
my gesture.
Bharyabhantarajyaho
And even this one,
Deepayom Pratigrihyatam.
you can actually revolve it or whatever you like. You can put it anywhere you like. Or obviously you can leave it there.
Om Satpatra Siddham Seher Vivid Vidhanek Bhakshanam Nivedyami Deveshi Kripyatam Grihanatata. Om Bhurbhuvah Swaha.
If I turn off the lamp, this is how it is. If I turn it on by tapping on that lamp on top.
Ungi phalam mahadivyam nagvalirdayutam.
So because we chose brief puja, this is only I think 3.5 minutes.
Om Bhurbhuvah Swaha Mahalakshmaye Namah. Tambulam Samarpyami.
If you tap anywhere on the screen, you will see other options appear like settings or to pause or to go back.
Janmani Janmani. Om Bhurbhuvah Swaha Mahalakshmaye Namah. Phalam Samarpyami. Yani Kani Chapapani Janma Janmantra Kritani Vai Tani Tani Sarvani Nashyantu Pradikshana Pade Pade. Om Bhurbhuvah Swaha Mahalakshmaye Namah. Pradikshanam Samarpyami. Avahanam na janami visarjanam. Puja bhagam na janami tvam gati Parameshwara. Mantrahinam kriyahinam bhaktihinam sureshwara. Yat pujitam maya deva paripurna tadastu me. Yadakshara padabrashtam matrahinam chayad bhavet tat sarvam kshamatam deva prasidha Parameshwara.
My thought was that most of you are pressed for time because there are a million things in life you're dealing with at any point in time. Plus, most people have to spend time on YouTube and Netflix and WhatsApp and other things. So I thought there has to be a way that you can still do your daily worship and so on in just 3 to 5 minutes. So most of the rituals can be done that quickly. Now we are left with just one key ritual in the app, and that is sadhana. This was why this app was even created at the first place. So I am, let's say, gonna do Vedmata Gayatri's sadhana. Sadhana or Purushcharana is something you do over a period of time. So let's say you'd say, and you choose, every location has 3 sadhanas for you. So let's say we go for Savitur Gayatri, the famed Gayatri mantra. I hope it's not my internet. Something should come up. We'll give it 10 more seconds. Okay, good. So when you start a sadhana, it obviously first tells you a little bit about that sadhana, and then you go next. Then you choose how many days you want to devote to this sadhana. So 21, 40, let's say we just say 21, and I'm just going to go next. And how many minutes every day you will chant that mantra as part of your sadhana. So 30 minutes, more, less, the recommended. So let's say I'm just going to say 1 minute for now so that I can show. This is, as you know, the importance of sankalpa, your vow, that why are you doing this sadhana? This is kind of your pact between you and the deity or the universe. So I'm just going to say, I am doing it to keep my users happy. Just joking. If I do good things for you, you will be happy, hopefully, for grace. So strictly adhering to the rituals and the process of sadhana, when you go here, it's called Dwar Puja, like before you enter your Puja Griha, before you enter your place of worship. This is Mother Goddess. And once again, this is a 3D scene that I'm zooming in, and you can zoom out, you can move around the scene. I'm doing it with a swipe on my phone, and if I zoom out, this is the whole scene, and I can zoom in. So at the bottom, it shows you, if I tap, at what day you are in. So day 1 of 21, number of steps. Don't be alarmed looking at the number of steps. It's fully interactive. And for example, if in Yajna we are chanting the mantra 24 times, then for now, it counts each one as a step. In the subsequent releases, we will be fixing that. So it goes here. And you can turn off the audio whenever you like by tapping on this button. And I've tapped it again. And you can, of course, also change the language, all the language. Let's say if I just go Hindi, then you see everything is being displayed in Hindi. I have made absolutely no compromises. You also see all the mudras for various sadhanas. All you have to do is tap on each mudra, and that becomes your offering for that mudra. I will change the language back to English.
Siddhi buddhi sahitai Shriman Mahaganadhipataye Namaha. Om Prithvi Tvayadhrita Loka Devi Tum Vishnunadhrita Tum Chadharya Madevi Pavitram Kuruchasanam Sapt Vyartinam Jamadagni Bhardwaj Atri Gautam Kashyap.
So the first Avahan, Sthapan, Avgunthan, and Sanvirodhan, Sanidhapan, and so on. The 10 steps, and then the Japa, and then in Gayatri Sadhana, there are 24 additional mudras, hand locks, that are offered beforehand, and 8 after the Japa. And all of that is doable here. Plus, you have the option to do your Yajna of that particular sadhana right here. It will, when it comes to that, it will ask you, do you want to do Yajna or not? If you do, you can do it right here. You don't have to leave this location. We are offering the various. Now we are doing Nyasa, as you can see. This is Rishyadi Nyasa.
Jamadagni Bhardwaj Atri Gautam Kashyap Vishwamitra.
I've personally recorded the audio of each of the sadhanas. These are the sadhanas I've done in my life. So kind of been there, done that. And I've chanted it in a way so that it's what you would normally do when you're doing your rituals or when you're doing any Vedic puja, as opposed to when you do it in, how to say, this is recitation, not exactly singing of the chants.
Deveshi bhakti sulabhe parivar samanvite yavat tvam pujashyami tavadevi ihavasa. Om bhur swaha Shri Gayatre iha gaccha iha tishta Tvayam mahima murtis tasyam tvam sarvaga prabho bhakti sneha samakrishta deepvat sthapamyaham. Om bhur swaha Shri Gayatre iha tishta asmin varasane devi.
So what I will do, because this is fairly long, this is another 18 to 20 minutes, I'm going to exit this rather than doing the whole thing. So obviously when you try to stop a sadhana midway, it gives you a warning. But let's say I do it anyway. And then when you do it, you go back in there the next day. Because I haven't completed this whole step, I thought you can do it on your own. It will show you that you come back in another 24 hours. So on top of the temple, it will actually show you which day of the sadhana you are in. And you also have, like in your settings, I may as well quickly walk you through. You can choose your altar. You have your altar. You can, as I said, set up first picture and second picture. And language. If I go Hindi, it immediately will turn everything into Hindi. And the sounds of the forest and so on, you can turn on and turn off. The sound of the chanting and haptic feedback, which is vibration. So if you have any questions on which sadhana should I do, then you can go tap on this button and it will take you to a brief questionnaire, which helps you, you answer some questions and it guides you which sadhana you could start with. I won't go into that for now. And then this is just a simple support screen. Tapping here, you see your achievements. What are the yajnas you have done? How many times? Various mantras, japas, nitya pujas. You see some are enabled and some are grayed out. The ones that are grayed out are the ones you can do. If you want to know, for example, what is this particular one, the Damru one, it will tell you what this is and how much you've already done. And then same for yajna and various other rituals. And you can also see leaderboard, like who's doing, yesterday, as I said, many eager people before I could do the launch today were eager to just download, and you can see who's doing it, where, and if you want to know, you can tap. This is Amarendra, he's a physics professor, lovely soul. Now, if you tap, you can see if they've done any ritual, and if they have done any, you see it here. And then we have Panchangam here. So in Panchangam, you can see today's date, or you can choose any date and just, it will give you the calendar for that particular date, for Tithi, the lunar calendar, Panchangam, and so on. Once again, everything available in Hindi and English. You can pick your city. This one, it picked automatically. Let's say I picked Toronto. So there you go. That's Toronto's sunrise, sunset, and so on. And yeah, that's it. So I'm going to stop the share now. So thank you very much for joining me today, people. It meant a lot that all of you came and to watch this, launch. I'm sorry about the interruption we had in the middle, because we are in the ashram. It's in a remote place. We have one cell phone tower, but I don't know what happened. It just went kaput. But whatever it is, it's right in front of you. So I hope you make the most of this app and really unleash the power of sadhana in your life to realize your potential, to feel closer to God, to divine, to this beautiful divine energy that courses through this entire universe. The one who develops a bond with the divine never feels lonely, never feels alone. I mean, I'm not saying you won't have your sad moments. I'm not saying you won't be upset or irritated or agitated. Those things may still be there. But in all this, you will not lose your anchor. And if a ship has a strong anchor, it can weather the toughest and the hardest storms. So you need dharma as much as dharma needs you. And we all develop our coping mechanisms in life. For some people, it's a cigarette. For some, it's a drink of some kind. For others, it's sometimes lashing out. Some people go silent. Some people go on a retail therapy. They'll go out and shop heavily. Some people will just binge watch Netflix or whatever. We all develop our coping mechanisms to avoid unpleasant or undesirable experiences in life. The beauty is those coping mechanisms, they don't have to be those that are detrimental to your mental and emotional and physical well-being. You can develop a divine, a beautiful, a sublime coping mechanism. And Sadhana app is just one of those things. I mean, I have benefited so much with sadhana throughout my life. And when people would ask me questions and tell me that it's hard to do these steps, it's hard to do mudras, and word the chanting and Sanskrit and so on, I didn't know how to help them beyond saying, look, I've already written it in a book. Now you just follow it. The app takes it a million times further, because now you just have to tap, 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 and you are making the offerings to the divine. And as I said, in the future releases, there are some many more exciting things and useful things planned. Also, please bear with us. In the first month or so, you may see some bugs and things, but don't let the bugs bite you, okay? So you may see some bugs and so on. This is what I call an MVP, a minimum viable product. So we will be improving it. We will be taking it much further. I can't reveal absolutely everything, because there are some amazing, useful things I've planned that we would be building over the next couple of years and beyond in this app. And as long as you devote even a few minutes every day, as you can see, most of the rituals can be done in 3 to 5 minutes, the brief ones. I think at least you will remain connected to Dharma. And that will become your coping mechanism. That will become your anchor in life. And when that happens, you will feel immensely more empowered in your life to do amazing things. So I also wanted to thank you all for one more thing. Many of you participated in our fundraising, which will now help us to go ahead and build. We will start building the Shri Chakranagar any day now after the launch. We've already commenced some work on other features. We have raised 55% of our target. So a big applause to you all, and thank you so much, because this helps me in hiring the best people. And you cannot do an extraordinary job without having best people on board. So I wanted the glamour and the glory of Sanatana Dharma to come alive. And you can't do that with interns. You can't do that with inexperienced developers and artists and illustrators. To do justice to the beauty and the vastness of our Vedas, we needed people equally good. And excuse me, they are spread throughout the world. So I wanted to thank you for participating. Time and again, you surprise me with your love for me, with how much faith you have in me and how much you trust me. And I want you to know that is my anchor in life. You will never ever feel that you put your trust in the wrong person, because I may do whatever in life, but I will never ever ever betray your trust, because that is everything to me. And that is the basis of my existence, your love and your trust. I hope you use this app as much as you can. And maybe rather than going on things, spending time online on things that don't make you a better person, that don't help you turn inward, you spend your time on this app and doing various rituals and understanding the Vedic practices, as well as deriving strength and beauty and joy from it. So, and a big thank you to the team that worked just as hard as anybody else. If I was burning midnight oil, they were too. If I was working till 3 a.m., they were too. So it wouldn't be possible without them, and it wouldn't be possible without you. If you really want to help, you can at least share this app with your friends. Just so you know, our website, sadhana.app, is also live. We have a beautiful little booklet. I should have had it here. I forgot to bring it, which is, you can buy a small pack and you can give it as mantra sadhana and Vedic calendar for the next 2 years and so on. So thank you very much, everybody. I'm very delighted. Once again, my apologies for the little hiccup we had in the middle. I alone was responsible for that. Thank you so much. And we'll just do a closing chant. And I hope you go and use this app and be a little patient, because there may be some issues in the beginning, but those are teething issues and we will fix them. Thank you again. Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamadachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Hari Om Tat Sat. Hari Om Tat Sat. Hari Om Tat Sat. Thank you. May you go on to do beautiful things with your blessed lives. Your presence means a lot. Narayani Namostate.
नमोऽस्तु सूर्याय सहस्ररश्मये सहस्रशाखान्वितसम्भवात्मने सहस्रयोगोद्भवभावभागिने सहस्रसङ्ख्यायुधधारिणे नमः। यन्मण्डलं दीप्तिकरं विशालं रत्नप्रभं तीव्रमनादिरूपम् दारिद्र्यदुःखक्षयकारणञ्च पुनातु मां तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं। यन्मण्डलं देवगणैः सुपूजितं विप्रैस्तुतं भावनमुक्तिकोविदं तन्देवदेवं प्रणमामि सूर्यं पुनातु मां तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं। यन्मण्डलं ज्ञानघनं त्वगम्यं त्रैलोक्यपूज्यं त्रिगुणात्मरूपं समस्ततेजोमयदिव्यरूपं पुनातु मां तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं। यन्मण्डलं गूढमतिप्रबोधं धर्मस्य वृद्धिं कुरुते जनानां यत्सर्वपापक्षयकारणञ्च पुनातु मां तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं। यन्मण्डलं व्याधिविनाशदक्षं यदृग्यजुस्सामसुसम्प्रगीतं प्रकाशितं येन च भूर्भुवस्वः पुनातु मां तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं। यन्मण्डलं वेदविदो वदन्ति गायन्ति यच्चारणसिद्धसङ्गाः यद्योगिनो योगजुषाञ्च सङ्गाः पुनातु मां तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं। यन्मण्डलं सर्वजनैश्च पूजितं ज्योतिश्च कुर्यादिह मर्त्यलोके यत्कालकालाद्यमनादिरूपं पुनातु मां तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं। यन्मण्डलं विष्णुचतुर्मुखाख्यं यदक्षरं पापहरं जनानां यत्कालकल्पक्षयकारणञ्च पुनातु मां तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं। यन्मण्डलं विश्वसृजं प्रसिद्धं उत्पत्तिरक्षप्रलयप्रगल्भं यस्मिन् जगत्संहरतेऽखिलं च पुनातु मां तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं। यन्मण्डलं सर्वगतस्य विष्णोः आत्मा परं धाम विशुद्धतत्त्वं सूक्ष्मान्तरैर्योगपथानुगम्यं पुनातु मां तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं। यन्मण्डलं वेदविदोपगीतं यद्योगिनो योगपथानुगम्यं तत्सर्ववेद्यं प्रणमामि सूर्यं पुनातु मां तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं। सूर्यमण्डलसुस्तोत्रं यः पठेत् सततं नरः सर्वपापविशुद्धात्मा सूर्यलोके महीयते। इति श्रीभविष्योत्तरपुराणे श्रीकृष्णार्जुनसंवादे सूर्यमण्डल